Grizzly Ridge, beginning of the trail in Vernal, Utah, at the 2025 Vernal Rock Crawl. Rock Rally? I thought it was the Rock Crawl or Rock Rally.
Rock Rally.
Rock Rally, excuse me.
And even I'm along for the ride today.
Cameron and Linda are riding along with their dog Kizzy because Cameron's rig is having a couple of minor technical difficulties. And Cameron loves to ride as a passenger.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he does.
He absolutely despises driving.
But I'm in my realm today. The Dirty Hummer.
That's right. Is that my brakes squeaking?
I think they're just starting to, yeah. They have that metal thing on them to let you know when they're way too low.
The squealer.
The squealer's squealing.
Oh, shit, they're making noise when I'm not even braking. I got new brake pads I need to put on the Hummer.
They're letting you know that it's time. Beyond
time. They're in the back. No, I think I left them back at the hotel.
You could probably get that done tonight.
Yeah, throw those on there tonight. Right, back off. There's no sense in choking on the dust. But anyway, actually, it looks like a pretty trail if you could actually see the damn thing through the dust.
Yeah, no kidding. I said it was going to be dusty, but we should have.
You know, we bitch if it rains, we bitch if it's dusty, we bitch if it's cold.
We should have brought that water truck and let them lead the trail.
Yeah. I like to bitch about just about anything.
It is nice down in here.
It is pretty down in there. I could tow my new trailer down in here and camp. Except that's all private, no trespassing.
Fence ends right there. Be on this side.
Okay, so yeah, this is the beginning of the trail. Yeah, we're getting to the top of something. I don't know if we're the top or just the top, sub-top.
It's going to be the sub-top of Grizzly Ridge.
Yeah, they've ripped through all this. The wide blade.
Yeah, just one.
This is a gas line road because there's the gas line markers right there.
So these are some little gas monitors, these little things over there.
I didn't see it.
Those little houses are metal.
Oh no, those are just line markers. So they can survey them from the air.
Okay.
They fly, yeah, they'll take a airplane and fly along, and that way they know what part of the pipeline they're looking at. And they'll go along, and, you know, the regulations require that they fly the line every so often to make sure that
it's all good. Not these, but those other things.
Right, the triangular houses, yeah, because they're triangular like that so they can see them from the air. They'll have numbers on them, so they, you know, like mile markers on the, like, kind of similar to highway.
Yeah, I think we definitely lost two at least.
We didn't have any offshoots, do you?
Kind of a pretty plateau up here. We just came through a bunch of cows, and
yeah.
Linda saw a toad, big 3 or 4 inch toad, and
we saw a bunch of babies.
Cameron and I are looking and saying, "Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Look at those little tiny things," and they're just fucking grasshoppers that Cameron and I were looking at.
The word got put in your head, toad. Look at all the frogs. The blue truck would have been able to do this trail.
This is kind of pretty up here. I mean, this is June, what are we, June, I don't know.
6th, 5th or 6th today.
Yeah, first week in June.
What makes this a 4?
Well, we haven't got to the 4 yet. We've just been on the, I don't know, maybe it's the 1 plus the 1 plus the 1.
Was it that creek crossing back there?
It's pretty, I can see though this would be miserable in the middle of August.
Hot?
I'm sure. Well, I don't know. We're high enough. What are we at? 7,800 feet now. Yeah, I need to resume my track.
A lot cooler than down in Vernal.
We're 7,800 feet now, and but I don't know how hard it gets here. So yeah, that dinosaur's been seen by people. Anybody who drives through town. The pink dinosaur. In fact, the other day, yesterday when I was at the auto parts store, the woman was telling me where to go. She said, just go down to the pink dinosaur and turn right.
Oh yeah, you can't miss that.
I mean,
We came through at dusk. Big dinosaur was waving.
So, met the dude. His mom and mother-in-law made it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty sad that that's like
Well,
a memorable thing in my life. That's how miserable my life is. Like,
well, now we're missing the original hotel that it used to stand in front of.
although I've got to do some pretty cool things. I've got to meet some pretty cool people.
Well, we got to meet Mitch yesterday.
Who's Mitch?
He was the one that was wrenching on the trailer.
Oh yeah.
The old sheriff of Green River. And he's not old, he's our age.
Family owns Battery Mill and Farm.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like we got some of the...
Well, I guess that tops my story of getting to photograph Billy Joel on the.
No.
We didn't start the fire tour.
Who's got the brain thing going on right now?
Billy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Billy's got some medical stuff.
Got the same symptoms that I have.
He was the nicest guy, man. I remember being backstage with him and waiting to go, just before he went on stage.
Well, they were
And
saying
he looked at me and he said, I'm always most nervous at this part. He said, I have this phobia that I'm going to walk out on stage and nobody's going to be out there. I laughed. I said, not tonight, Billy. I think people are definitely going to be out there tonight. I don't think that's going to happen tonight.
a little bit different terrain.
Now it's starting to get a little more fun. At least a little more. I don't know. It's all pretty.
Yeah, that's what, this scenery has been pretty awesome. We haven't been in this part of the country yet. Definitely not aspen trees, though. I don't know.
Oh, the leaves look. I don't know.
Just rougher trunk shape. They look like aspens.
I'm trying to look at the leaves. Do they have that kind of? I don't know what the hell shape.
Yeah,
Just try kind of, like a spade shape.
they grow like aspens in the clumps.
Right. Well, yeah, because aspens are usually, like when there's a cluster of them, it's actually a single
Yeah.
organism. It's a single, root system. They're actually really fascinating because they provide water to each other. If one, it's pretty interesting.
We're up on the fence. We're bringing up the rear, but we're strong and steady. Right along. Well, something like that, right? Floor there, rubber ducky.
You haven't even used the locker.
No.
Unnecessary.
Was that the big crawl he was talking about? Watch your temperatures. That wasn't.
Nah, I didn't hear all that.
Yeah, at the driver's meeting and stuff. He's like, we got one big crawl, keep an eye on your temperatures and stuff. I mean, I guess, I don't know.
service road. It is blacktop.
Nice.
Is that normally this many crickets?
Oh, look at, there's thousands of them.
Now the road's covered with those crickets or locusts or whatever they are.
There were more last year.
Man, see now this would be a nightmare if you were a Buddhist because you couldn't run over them. You'd have to be like, I can't move.
Yeah.
Because that could be me. That could be, you know.
Right.
I could be reincarnated as that. That could be me in another life that I'm running over. You know.
When's the last time you hung out with the Buddhists?
Probably when I went to Thailand and Cambodia.
Did you actually go to any of the temples?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was beautiful.
I'm gonna say,
Oh, you're just imagining that.
I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe the sound's traveling, you know?
Okay, had a little lunch stop. Back off the blacktop. Back off the blacktop.
Into the aspens, and these are aspens. These ones look a little healthier.
yeah, they died off with the Ice Age, and then they
Came
got
back.
hardy again, and
Now they're gonna get burned up.
learned how to survive in a
Hot.
more arid climate.
Well, that's because it's Jerusalem. Burn the earth down to the ground.
Yep.
Well, see, I remember doing this when I was a kid.
What, shit speaking?
Well, no. Skiing this alpine loop up here.
Yeah, on your way to grandmother's house?
Yeah, down in Vernal.
I really did do it though.
Yeah, down to Vernal.
No. Grand Mesa.
Oh.
How narrow is this?
She's got room on the passenger side.
If it's a tight squeeze for her, shit.
I think because it goes off camber.
Well, this is the guy in the Hummer. We'll give it a shot.
Can't be any worse than
So if you need somebody to get out and watch for you.
Did you tell them this fits real up the hill? You're gonna have to get up on that tree.
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch the loop on this.
Yeah, that's what I see.
You can't even get up any higher on that tree.
How are we doing, Cam?
You got about 6 inches. You want me to get out and spot you? It does a big lean though.
Okay.
It's gonna lean into the tree.
Yeah, I might need you to spot me.
Let's see if I can.
I may have to go tundering.
You might have to let me out though. Where's your chainsaw?
In the trailer.
Damn it. Can you get up in here?
Yeah? watch that side.
You're good, you're good.
What?
What?
Just it's a passenger.
The Hummer is moving. Stop.
Jesus.
We would have had problems getting through this shit.
This could be interesting.
They took us this way because why?
I mean, well, and there's no note on this trail when you sign up that it's narrow,
Yeah.
you know?
Anybody with freaking big tires or anything is screwed. Jen's got her fender.
Yeah, careful. You're on your fender. You're close to your fender there. There you go. You're moving out. Your tires are nudging you out. But if it's that tight for her. If it's that tight for her, we may be fucked.
Get it. Get up and go, yeah. Right down through here.
I hate going off trail, but
Yeah, you might be better though.
well, I'll never make that. I'm gonna go around this one.
Right.
Yeah, let me just watch your. Yeah, I don't want to.
Which one? That one's gonna be too tight
Yeah,
of a turn.
Mirrors out so I can see. I ain't gonna make that turn. I don't think I'll make that.
Go through the bind. Put it on the side.
Yeah, if the Jeeps are having a hard time, this fat ass. push it out of the way. See, this is why you hate riding.
No, I like it. I like it.
At 8:35.
Watch your faces. Mind your skulls.
Can you imagine get a face laceration? I don't mean to laugh, but goddamn. What happened to you?
Yeah,
Get into a thunderstorm here pretty soon.
You'd come up with some barroom brawl bullshit story.
Yeah, I didn't get face swiped in the Jeep.
Picking pine needles out of your cheeks.
I got whipped by the last.
Got literally hit with the ugly stick.
You left out in the forest. I found them.
So-
I got
Yeah.
locked right there, huh? A tree fall.
Jerry, how are you doing? Well, hurry up, will ya? I'm waiting for you.
You know, on the upside, we're out of the trees.
See, I like shit like that though.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Like the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I lost my first brush guard. It was doing something like that, and when I backed up, it caught a little, probably 2-inch aspen.
In
the-
Brown Canyon, right?
Brown Hill or whatever. Yeah, Brown Mountain.
Brown Mountain.
And you know, when they had put the brush guard on, they didn't attach those top reinforcement braces, and it just folded the thing right over. Love it when people don't do their job.
No.
Like, what moron doesn't put? You know, it's like, oh look, we got 2 bolts. There's two remaining holes. Screw it. Let's not put it. Nah, skip it.
Hey, Jerry, how are you doing? Back there?
Good, just a few minutes. I made that right-hand turn on to 8:35.
Nice, just get to that main track. You'll climb the cliff.
Well, the second half of this trail has certainly gotten a lot prettier and more
Yeah.
interesting. In fact, I mean, I don't know if there's a. I'm sure if you looked at Onyx, there's probably a way to skip the first half.
You could probably get on it right where we left the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, I'd get on it at the bathrooms because. I mean, the first half has some pretty views, some pretty vistas and stuff, but man, it's just.
Now that you've done it, there's little offshoots of this all over the place. Kind of remind you of Colorado.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of, what is that, Silver Basin?
Yeah.
I think there's more trees up here than there is in Silver Basin. That might be wrong. I think in Silver Basin something else.
It's where we stopped at that blue lake and then we went up to the top to a non-existent lake.
Who were we with? Grizzly Ridge.
Starting to get a little few raindrops.
A lot of primitive campsites up here.
Cool. Cool ones.
Yeah,
Nice and flat.
fire pits. Rock fire pits.
Feet.
Getting up there.
Looks like we're getting a little sleet. A little sleet from the sky. Down to 44 degrees outside.
Didn't expect that this week.
There's here.
Oh yeah, it's a nice one.
It's a damn nice Euro.
Deck around it and everything. Fireplace.
It's even got an outhouse. For those people who don't see it on camera, there's a big yurt off to the left there that you can rent. It'd be absolutely gorgeous. I'm surprised there's nobody there.
I'd have had you covered with some extra garbage stack. Say, sure enough, things could be worse, and sure enough, they got worse.
You know, I hate it when I hate the saying things could be worse, because by default that also means things could be better. It's like things happen for a reason. No shit, that doesn't mean it's a good reason. Fucking airplane falls out of the sky for a reason. Nobody on that plane thinks it's a good reason.
Except for the two people you didn't like. The rest are collateral damage. You said this was slick?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Not if you've got these great BFG tires.
These were made for the slick one. That thing came up on us.
That's okay.
That is a major branch.
Yeah, it's a signature trail. That's what makes this dirty Hummer unique, is it?
You get it squeezed through the trees.
It's got some, you know, it's not like those mall crawler pavement princess Hummers.
Dewey Jones,
You know,
Colorado Mall Crawlers.
it's
Driver. Oh, I don't know, Paul. You think it's down here?
can we get up against it?
Over farther. Or... What's up? What is Brent? Is there something up in there?
No, I think it's wet and just. I may need you to spot me. Okay.
Let me out.
You want out?
I do.
Okay. Oh. Cam, you want to?
Either me or dude here. Would you rather have me spot you?
I don't care.
Yeah, probably can.
It doesn't matter.
I got him all kind of all fucking stretched out here.
Jesus Christ, look at you, lounged up, feet up.
Watch the door.
No, because
You gotta just go straight. You're getting a different mind.
well, thank you.
Alright. There's a tree up here that's gonna get tight. Well, and it's slickery, which is the worst
Right,
part. If
yeah.
it was dry, we can get up here and if you want to you can sneak around the corner and see what you think.
Well, I mean,
We got to do it.
we're committed. I mean, unless you got a helicopter to airlift.
I think we can get up
Well,
that.
we can always. There's plenty of room to turn around and go
No,
back.
I know that.
No, we can get that. You got the locker, right?
Yeah, in fact,
It's on.
yeah, let me disengage it for right now in the front at least.
Oh, okay.
Okay, getting ready to move.
Oh, it's slick right there.
Well, I don't know what the fuck. I mean,
Also, I can spot.
no, I know. It's irritating because what is this? I mean,
I know.
this and I mean, you know, it's
When
like,
you get different spotters, you know, it's kind of irritating.
well, it's just like, you know, tell me how sharp. Like, dude,
Stack rocks
good
right
luck. Fuck. All right, that's
It's gonna hold you from going over the side.
Thank you.
Making it. I think that's the worst of it.
All right.
Rest is all
Thank
we
you. We wasn't out. A cold day in hell.
They want the Hummer. They want the Dirty Hummer to fail.
I know they do. And you know, Jen's struggling too.
Yeah, I see her reverse lights on up here.
Shouldn't have no lockers. See that brush sticking out?
Yeah.
She got up. I just gotta think
Here-
twice about walking this shit.
Yeah. This is the 4 shit. And there's no bypass around this.
No. Onion.
Man, I'm trying to steer stuff. Maybe if I can get one. Let's take a look at this again.
This is the time for you. Glad you had that locker.
Fuck yes.
Fucking night and day right there, you know. That paid for itself.
Does she really want to walk this?
I don't think so.
Suddenly this became a much more fun trail.
No. That's probably the best part. They're getting a thumbs up from these guys. They're in and out, huh?
I don't know. It shows the road continuing somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I gotta turn my locker off so I can steer. Come on. Okay, so we made it to the top of this mountaintop. I didn't realize this was
In and out.
we have to turn right back around and go through that shit we just came through, which was tight as hell, so it ain't gonna be any looser going down.
Oh yeah.
So
The ground will be.
well, the ground will be slicker, but the trees ain't gonna be any further apart. So we get to do that again and see if we don't if we not slide into something. I mean, it was cool, but
Hey, Mitch, hold on, Mitch. We may need a little bit of a tow.
just stay down there. It ain't worth coming up for. I mean, other than just
Except for
chest
you're in the road.
pounding.
We're good. We're coming through.
Anyway. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Driver.
Hey, Travis, I don't see you behind me. Are you good back there?
Back out of that at all?
Yeah.
Turn the wheels.
those guys behind you?
They're another like 10 plus feet.
How's the Hummer doing?
Sliding.
We're having us a good old fashioned rock party if anybody wants to join.
Let me get out.
Is there anything heavy enough we can do that, guys?
Hey, Travis, I'm just gonna stop at the yurt. I'm almost to the yurt, then we'll figure it out.
I got some tree straps and cloth shackles and
Anyone that's in front
Snatch
of you
blocks.
possibly have a winch that would come back up here.
all I seen him slide the rear end this way.
I got my rig still here.
Okay, shall we? And too bad to fly, so here we go.
Oh, fucking rain. Okay, gentlemen, where do you want me?
Passenger. Straighten out driver. Driver.
Yeah.
What we talked about, we can try to get your rear end a little higher.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe turn the wheels.
Yeah. Am I clear there yet?
Yeah, well, not yet. Yeah, do you a million point turn if you got it.
I don't want to get buried down in that shit either.
Get stuck.
Yeah, we are. Trying to figure out where we want to go.
Ah!
You know, I'm gonna have to go down in here. So what if I nose in down this? Do you think I could get out?
With lockers.
Well, we can winch you back out if that.
Okay.
If
Well,
that's,
I mean, at this point,
Hold the rig straight down.
Straighten those wheels up. Can you back straight back?
no, I'm up against this tree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying if I pull
Well,
forward.
wait, if he can go down there, he might be able to back up in here. But
With your
This whole
lockers
thing's
on?
locked.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go ahead and wrench it down to your
well,
lockers?
I have snatch blocks and everything. We're good to go if that's what we want to do.
Got your lockers?
You ain't gonna get out of here at all.
Wheel straight. Got it. Go.
Well,
Swing the front end the other way. Swing the other way. Turn the other way.
I'm trying. I got.
Turn driver down.
Turn driver.
I'm trying. Hang.
All the way.
If he goes down further.
Can you?
He's got his lockers on.
Okay. Let me disengage the locker so I can let this free. Let the tension free up.
Driver. Working it.
How's this up, Cameron? Watch this top.
It's okay there so far.
Okay, because that tree.
Crank towards me all the way. Yeah, like that.
Go.
There you
Go.
Keep going.
Whoa.
Got it.
Okay, whoa.
Well, I got go and whoa.
Okay, so now if you can crank this way.
Can I go back further or not?
No.
Okay.
Right on your belt.
Okay, a little bit. Easy. No, we're good for a second. Keep go forward.
Slides out a little bit.
Forward a little bit.
A little bit more than all driver.
Stop. All driver. And back up.
All driver, and then go. 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 Go.
I won't.
You got your lockers off?
Yeah, they're off right now.
Go.
Fuck.
Just go.
Stay
Yeah,
straight.
go straight.
Stay straight.
If it gets close, we'll come and winch strap you up.
Go.
Jenny, if you passenger and slowly.
Super slow. Yeah, your rear should start lifting.
Driver.
No, he's.
Driver.
Give me the touch out there, Trey.
Fuck me.
Good job, Paul. It's hard, everybody fucking yelling at you.
Well, yeah.
I know it. Didn't touch. Rocks help out a lot. Kept it from sliding, but it didn't keep it from leaning.
No,
It
that's.
didn't keep it from really sliding either. It's
Well, once we
just
slid-
more rock to
Well, once
slide
we
on.
stack those rocks, the rear could come up and camber out the top again.
That's what it did.
Yeah. Once that rear started to come out, then it was come out.
Yeah, once it got up on there, it did turn and gave you a good 3 inches.
That's what I told her. It's a good 3 inches.
Yeah, you have to use hard rocks in order to get that 3.
That's right. You know, that kind of stuff, as much as we hate it, it's kind of fun because it's adventurous.
Well, it's fun when nothing really
Happens.
gets broke. I don't mind a few scratches or even, but
No,
when
you
shit
don't
gets
want it.
really fucked up, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, no, you don't want damage at all.
You know, well, I mean, some of these people bring their $100,000 rigs out. You know, they don't want scratches.
Well, they better not. Yeah, that's the problem.
But then I'm like, what are you doing out here? I mean,
Exactly. There's some poured concrete right there. Big old chunk.